Hi, and thanks for joining me again today. We're going to be looking at repairing a leaky faucet. We're going to need some basic items for this repair. Some channel locks, needle nose pliers, a screwdriver. We're going to use this as a guide. I'll show you how later on. And an Allen wrench. This is a 3/32 inch wrench. And finally, we may need a little bit of water seal, lubricant. This is a silicone grease. In repairing this, the first thing you have to do is figure out which side of the faucet is leaking. If it's the hot water on the left or the cold water to your right. In this case, I found out that it's the hot water. And the way you do that is below your sink. I'm going to show you that in a second. You have the hot water supply and the cold water supply. The way you figure out which side is leaking is underneath your sink. You have the cold water supply, typically on your right side, and you have the hot water supply, typically on your left side. What you do is you can close them alternately. So you can start with the cold water, close it, see if you're still experiencing the leak. If it is, then most likely it's the hot water side. Then you close the cold water side, open the hot water side. If the leak stops, you've confirmed it's the cold water side. If the leak continues, both of them may be leaking. First thing we're going to do is use our Allen wrench to get this screw out. Just make sure before you do this, you've isolated the water supply. All right. Once we get that out, this part. That's your cartridge in there. Next, your channel locks. To undo this, just get it loose and you can use your hands. And you can pull out your assembly. See, there's an O-ring here. Feels kind of wobbly. Then we got a repair kit from the store. I think this has a replacement for that, so we're probably going to switch that out also, and that's where we use the grease. If you notice there's water in here, the other thing you're going to need are paper towels to soak those. Try to get the water out of there, because if you have to drop your rubber seat in there, you don't want it floating in the water. So yeah, just gradually soak and remove the water. That's where your needle nose comes in. I'll use it to pull out the existing seat. So with the seat pulled out, I'm just going to come here and remove this O-ring. And I'm going to replace it with one of the new ones that we just got. With this, I can slide this out. Put in the ring. Slide it back in. Then the next step, that's the seat. If you were to look at it, the seat has two sides. There's the wider side at the bottom. The narrow end of the tapered spring goes in there, and that's how you slide it in. Remember I said we're going to use a screwdriver as a guide. It's too large. It's a small one. So we'll slide the screwdriver in this way. And that'll help us drop this into place. See the ring, the seat in there. The screw is below, and it sits on top of it. Next, we're going to use a silicone grease, just a little bit of it. I'm going to apply that around the O-ring here. Then I'm going to slide this back in. Test. Make sure you have it in the right orientation. Then you tighten. Alright, what I'm going to do now, before I tighten this up, I'm just going to open it up to test. So it's in the open position. Water flows. Close it. Tighten this back up. And that is how you fix a leaky faucet. Now, just a little pro tip: if you switch out the sealing ring and the O-ring and the leak continues, it may be the cartridge. Homeowners, you can reach out to the manufacturer. They usually have a lifetime warranty on this, and they'll mail you a new cartridge, or you can go buy it. It's like 30 something bucks, a little more. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, and as more issues come, I'll do repairs and post the videos. Thank you. So you can pull out the handle. That is your cartridge for your faucet. That's where your channel locks come in.